Welcome back to the channel. Intuition over Bullsh. We are back with another review. This is very interesting. Huh? This is from Anton Daniels' channel. This is about a migrant leaves her receipt behind in the store from Venezuela, the immigrant in New York. Leave her receipt. Man, let's see this video and see what was on this receipt. Let's get in it.
I got your big reason why you better not vote for Kamala Harris. This X post made me so mad I almost threw the phone across
She hot. Sister hot. Sister hot right here. Let's see.
the room. I need a goody powder because I have a headache. Why is it this illegal alien, this so-called migrant from Venezuela, left a receipt at the cash register in one of the New York City bodegas?
I got the receipt. I'm going to show you what the receipt. Actually, you know what? Let me just show you the receipt right now. I didn't know what her reaction was going to be, but I definitely pulled up the receipt. So this was the receipt, and this is what's going viral on the internet right now.
The EBT balance is $13,401.82. The EBT cash balance is $4,498.85. What? How many damn kids she got? $13,000 in food stamps? Damn. Huh? As high as food is. As many families in America that was born on the soil that don't have no food to eat. 20,000 for one family? 13. Why they gotta get? Why they gotta get so much? $13,000 for some food and food stamps? How many she got on the food stamps? They wouldn't give me a dime. Not a dime. Nope. Denied. Appealed it. Denied. Not a dime. That's deep.
It said, my friend was behind a Venezuelan woman in line at a store, and the woman left a receipt, which is not abnormal. People don't want to take their receipts. I don't always take my receipt with me either. Even when I go to the bank, I just give it back to the teller and say, hey, can you get rid of this for me? Look at this S right here. I can't get EBT and look at the cash balance. We'll let them tell us it's no help though. The cash balance, if you look at that right now, the cash balance, the EBT cash balance is $4,400. The food stamp balance is $13,000
in food stamp. That's for 1 month.
I've been covering the migrant crisis on the Millionaire Morning Show for over 2 years now. Well over 2 years. I've been watching them flood into
okay. My thing is they shouldn't be coming in this country illegally. But you let them over here illegally. You're going to give them resources. But you're giving them you give them that much money, that much food stamps. I'm almost speechless. $13,000. And that's just what she got left on the card. And see, look how God worked. She left the receipt behind. Look at this. But the very city she in, you got thousands of people that don't have food that was born on the soil. Who in office? All I'm going to say, who in office?
I've been aware of what's happening in New York. They've been giving them debit cards and credit cards. And they give them free housing. They give them school. They give them Medicare. They give them health care. They give them everything. And on top of that, they also stealing scooters and they door dashing. And so they compounding it. And so the American dream is very much alive for these migrants. And so I can understand why that woman was absolutely disgusted at what was going on. But I wasn't expecting her to hit me with the ooh-op shebang in the beginning, but let's dive into it.
Hold up. I'm going to tell you. Why is it that this heifer who has never put anything into this country, never worked in this country, never paid Social Security tax, never paid a property tax, never put into the IRS, never paid anything into anything, came here with her damn hands stuck out, came from country wherever the hell you from?
When y'all stop being distracted by Meg Thee Stallion and you stop being distracted by the recent photo op of them getting fleeced by Russia and bringing Paul Whelan and Evan home, then you can start getting back to the brass tacks of understanding exactly how these people are helping you, or are they helping everybody else around you? And what's the real agenda? Because nobody is asking an uncomfortable question.
And then she'll tell you about these programs that she's going to bring in, Madam Vice President, but she's not telling you who the program's for. Are we gonna do universal health care? We gonna have help, but it ain't gonna be for you, beloveds. It's for the migrants. It's for the migrants. It ain't gonna be for you. She gonna do that now, but not for you. The other folk, the other side, don't give out such money to immigrants, especially when they're illegal immigrants. All your hard-earned taxpayer money, which the taxpayer money going to pay the deficit. That way it's going. But every American, whether you need it or not, at this state of the union that we in this world, you should at least be getting a food stamp card to feed your children with. Every American doing whether you need the food stamps or not, should be getting a food stamp EBT card for every month that they got this inflation up on groceries. Because it's a pandemic with this, if you want to look at it from a general perspective. If they could give one person $13,000, if they could give one person 13, that's how much she got left. So we don't know what she got at the first of the month. If they could give that much to one person with how many in the family, they can definitely give every American some food, some inflation food stamps. If you don't need them, buy it anyway. Buy your dog and cat some food. That's the way it should be. If you can't control inflation, then give the people some food stamps. They ain't gonna do that though.
And then I see y'all in my comments and y'all want to go back and forth with me and say, oh, Anton, you must be. No. I am Anton from Anton Daniels first. And in order for me to do that, I got to be America first. It's
America first. Do y'all not understand what economics is? You're not being mad. What if you cook dinner you got 5 children in your house? You cook dinner for your children. But instead of you feeding them, you go out, take the food, and you feed the neighborhood till the pot's empty. That's the same thing they doing. Your children, I'm hungry. Well, I gave some food to the neighbor because they need some food to eat. But you ain't fed your own children first. That's the equivalent. You won't do that. You don't mind helping people if you can, but you're going to feed your own children first. They may get a little less if you want to get somebody else some, but they're going to eat first. You will not go get a neighbor's all your children's food and your children's ain't ate. That's the equivalent of what you're saying. Not him, but the people that want you to go and help all these immigrants because they don't understand what it means. It ain't just helping they here illegally. They broke into your border. And you are only allotted so much resources in your state for certain programs. So they come in and eat up all the resource for the program. What you supposed to get if you in that particular state or that particular county or that particular district? That's how it works, people. Take care of who here first. They ain't hard to, that's simple. America first.
I want my tax dollars going over into illegal immigration and they asking the federal government. So don't think that just because it's happening.
But let me ask this. What country is giving us over here some resources? That's a lot of food stamps. Even she got 20 kids. Take you 2 years spending food. And I don't know about that, but how high his prices is today. Take you 6 months to spend $13,000 in food stamps. Longer than 6 months.
But in Chicago and New York and Denver and all of these places, and they giving all of these money to this migrants that it's not your tax dollars also because you don't live in these places. This is coming straight from the top, big dog. It's coming straight from the top. And they let all of these people in, and we don't want to put it at the feet of the person that y'all think y'all want to vote for because you're ignoring it in order to be able to ride out with identity politics. I'm going to let her rock. I'm going to absolutely let her rock and get her rocks off.
Mm-hmm. This individual left the receipt where she had just bought some food at the bodega. Okay? Her food stamp balance.
Get it off, mama.
Let me make sure I'm getting this right.
Mm-hmm.
On her EBT card, her taxpayer funded EBT card, her food stamp balance is $13,401.82.
Bang.
For 1 month.
Bang.
That's this individual's food stamp balance.
Who y'all
for
voting
1 month.
Who y'all voting for?
Okay. Because when you use your EBT card, it leaves a record of the balance
How much
after
you got left.
you've gone to the store and spent it, whatever.
I
But
didn't even know that until I actually seen this post. But let's rock.
somehow
I
this
know about it.
was literally never, and yeah, I said it, I'm gonna say it again. This who has never paid anything into the system is somehow worthy to get $13,401.82.
Welcome to America.
Cash balance is $4,498.85.
And then look, like I said earlier, look at God. Because they want y'all to wake up. You have to choose this. You choose. When you choose that, you choosing all that come with it. This happened for you to be able to see. That's a real receipt there. For you to be able to see it. $13,000 in food stamps. Mama upset. I feel you.
Don't stress out,
I
Mama.
really do need a goodie powder.
What is a goodie powder?
Like a BC.
That's just one. That's one of them. That's one of them.
Crazy.
New York has hundreds of thousands of these foreign nationals.
And they literally cutting the budget for trash, schools, and police officers, not hiring no more police officers because they got to make sure that they fund the migrant crisis. And I know because I've been covering it. So when you ask me, Anton, why are you so passionate about making sure that people become informed voters of whether or not you really want to vote for the woman that is supposed to be overseeing and participating in what's happening at the borders? Of course I'm going to be passionate about it because it's our money. You should listen. I'm not even a blackity black, meaning that I don't even stand on a whole you should be doing things.
But you know what, though? It's even past it's our money. You got so many people that's suffering here in America that wasn't even struggling in 2020, 2021, even with the pandemic, in 2022 and 2023. I mean, excuse me, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Just that part right there. Not to mention, you got a job and working and paying taxes. That part. And they don't have to even be here. That's the worst of it. They don't have to even be here unless they come through the legal process of being a citizen or whatever in this particular country. At least come in through the right way. And guess what? They say it's 14 million that they let in. It's more than 14 million. If they admit it's 14 million, you better at least take it to 20. So guess what? All that times 20 million people. You can't work at a regular job making minimum wage and get $5,000 in a month. You got to have a career type job to get that kind of money in a month. And that's working 40 hours a week. $5,000 in 1 month. Yeah, if you got a high level job, a good, really good job, but they get it for doing nothing. And y'all want to keep voting these policies in. Anything but the other side. You want this right here, though? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Because guess what? This is a result of their policies. Because guess what? They had open borders. They assisted to let people in. They had a call on an app. Yeah, go look it up. Yes, your government created an app. They was helping folks in the country.
Because you black or aligning with people just because you black. But I know a lot of y'all been asking for reparations.
Won't get it.
I would rather you get reparations than somebody that has never paid taxes in this country in their life. Not saying that I think that anybody should or shouldn't get reparations because that's not my fight.
You won't get
But I would rather you get it than they get it. At least you American. At least you a citizen. At least you work. At least you pay your taxes. At least you down for whatever it is that happens inside of the United States of America. If it was ever a draft, you the one that's going to be out there fighting for us country. Why shouldn't you get it over them at least? And then they got the nerve to sit there in your face and say, well, I'm not ever going to specifically do anything for you. You ain't got to say nothing. You doing it for everybody else.
Roaming around.
That's what I'm saying.
Why does she have $13,000 in food stamps?
It's a good question, Mama.
I'm mystified.
It's high as food costs.
And this is me in my 60s. How?
I mean, Veterans are literally sleeping on the freaking streets with maybe $100, $200 a month in food stamps.
And unemployment is going up.
And they fought in wars to
Jobs
protect
is laying
this
off.
country.
Nationwide just did a mass layoff today.
They don't get $13,000 a month in food stamps.
You're gonna have
And
to
they don't
you a
get
gig job.
$4,498 a month in cash. I'm looking at it. Just I can't even, this is real.
Well,
it's
believe
real.
it, mama. And I'm going to definitely link back to her profile in order for y'all to be
It's
able to
real.
follow her if y'all want to check out her content, because I always like to support the content creators. But I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm trying to tell you guys that it is rough in these streets. And you are being disrespected to your face.
To your
They will
face.
parade out in front of you and entertain her, but they will not give you any answers.
And they give you no resources, no support. It's not because they can't. It's because they won't, and they're not. But you, the voter, is voting for that. And you allow them to shame you. But this right here is shameful. That's what's shameful. But that day, say, we're out of this. And so they'll tell you whatever to get away from this right here. Ask about this at the next debate. This ain't what it is. This ain't what it is. Like the old folks say, be careful what you want, because you just might get it. It ain't it. You don't need nobody to tell you that they ain't good for the peoples. You seeing it. You seeing it. It would be great. I would love to see a woman of color be president of this United States of America. I would love to see that. But I'm not so itching to see it in a messed up way. I'm not willing to trade it for just any old thing, just to have it, just to say it's so. It ain't enough no more. You got to wake up, tap into your intuition, introspection. See, stuff like this right here supposed to make you shake a little bit and then go back and do some more research about everything else. This receipt did not get found for no reason. $13,000 in food stamps. Let that sink in for 1 month. Baby, what is y'all buying and who is you feeding? It can't be for 1 month. Can't be. So I want to ask, Madam Vice President, where's my food stamp card? I'll take one. But girl, they tell me, baby girl, denied, you don't even qualify. Can we ask that question? Can we ask that? Even if you do have a good job, but you got children to get some food stamps. Put it on somebody's agenda, but Trump, somebody's agenda. Add that to the list. Y'all give him 13 grand, at least give me 3 grand a month. Can we ask somebody that? Madam President to be elect, if possible. Can we get a food stamp card? Is that possible? Throw us a bone. She ain't throw you no bone. I don't give you nothing. It need to be on the questionnaire at the next debate or somewhere. Will you give all Americans doing this inflation a food stamp card like the immigrants getting, and see what they say? All right, we out. Be back with another one. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get me to 1,000 subscribers over here. Intuition over bull crap. 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. I'm out. I'll be back with another one. Peace. Peace. Ashe.